Welcome to WeWork at 11 Park Place in the downtown New York City Hall neighborhood of Manhattan. You can visit this WeWork co-working space via mass transit using either the Park Place, City Hall, Fulton Street, or Chamber Street subway stations. Let's have a look on video at the neighborhood surrounding this WeWork co-working space and see if it's a right fit for you and your business.
So he would kind of laugh and, honestly, he would make fun of the twins because they put in all this money and they only got a 10x return. Yet Divya found a cheap way to get a very, very cheap and shady and sneaky way to get a bigger return. So, he would always it was weird because the twins were doing all the work and were making him famous, yet at the same time, Divya was making fun of them. So that's really shady and really weird, and I'm happy everyone knows that now. It's important for entrepreneurs to remember that failure is just a necessary part of the economy, of entrepreneurship, of creating and finding those inefficiencies and the efficiencies of, without failure, how can you create value? It's just really important that, failures, if you look at it at the right lens and at the lens I'm asking you to look at it through, failures are failures, but in reality they're successes because you learn from every mistake that you make. So, at the end of the day, life is what you make it. And if you fail and you get down and out and let some small, mistaken occurrence ruin your life, then it's your fault. At the same time, we have to remember that we are all human, no one is perfect, and we are all flawed to some extent. So, I let certain individuals, namely my cousin Divya and maybe some surrounding people, not including the Winklevoss twins, I let him ruin my life for a period of several years, and I should have looked at my experiences with him as a victory as opposed to letting it get me down. So, I need to take my own advice. At the same time, my advice is that we're all flawed and we're all human, so we all make mistakes. But, think about what Steve Jobs said so many times. It's in so many words, it's not so much how smart you are, it's just how much are you willing to sweat. If you know that you have something special inside of you, you have that special mustard you can put on that baseball and strike people out, even, up till the age of 40, 45, God knows what's going to happen, maybe 50. If you have it, just keep at it, and at some point people will recognize the genius and the brilliance, whatever makes you special. And everyone is special in their own way. Every individual has a movie inside of them. The question is, really, what do you want to do with your life, and what impact do you want to have on the world? You don't have to be the president of the United States. You don't have to be a billionaire to have an impact on the world. You can be a small deli owner in Mott Haven, Bronx, and spread good karma and run a good business, have a good family, and impact the world in that way. Some of the most successful people in the world, most of the successful people in the world, you've never heard of, and that's a fact. So keep making mistakes, keep progressing, don't ever stop. These are very, very small and simple and fundamental rules you've probably been hearing since you could hear and talk and understand language. But it takes time to really understand what those simple and easy and one-sentence fundamental principles mean. Keep those principles and fundamentals close to your heart and never let go. WeWork co-working spaces. You can now look forward to Monday mornings.